Hello everyone and welcome to Math with Mo. Today we're gonna continue with SAT practice test number 1. So we ended up at the end of the no calculator part and now we're going to the calculator part. Alright, the first question. John runs at different speeds as part of his training program. The graph shows his target heart rate at different times during his workout. On which interval is the target heart rate strictly increasing and then strictly decreasing? So when you see the graph from left to right, so the left one, it increases, then it stay constant and it goes down a little bit. The middle one, on the other hand, from time 40 minutes to 60 minutes, from 40 to 50 first, it increased and suddenly it dropped. So the answer to this question should be between 40 to 60 minutes, which we have it on choice B. Question number 2. If y equal kx, where k is a constant, and y equal 24 when x is 6, what is the value of y when x is equal to 5? So we have y equal to kx, and when y is 24, k is 6. So what is the value of k? 24 over 6, which is equal to 4. Right? So now we have k as 4, right? And now I can rewrite the equation based on that. So I can write y equal to 4x. Now what's the value of y when x is 5? I'm just plugging in 5 here. 20. Y is going to be 20. So answer is C. Question number 3. In the figure above, line L and M are parallel. This is L, this is M. They are parallel. Line S and T are parallel. We have line S, we have line T, they're also parallel. And if the measure of angle 1 is 35 degree, this is 35 degree. What is the measure of angle 2, which is this one here? Okay, when 1 is 35, because these two are parallel, and these two are parallel, this one gonna be also 35. Same as here, this one is gonna be 35. This one is gonna be 35 degree. So when this is 35, the whole thing is 180 degree. So the answer for angle 2 is equal to 180 minus 35. So the answer gonna be 145. So the answer is D. Question 4. If 16 plus 4x is 10 more than 14. So the question is basically asking us, or giving us information that 16 plus 4x is equal to 24. 10 more than 14 is 24, right? What is the value of 8x? So first I'm gonna find the value of x. So from here, 4x is equal to 24 minus 16, which is 8. So x is 2. When x is 2, what is 8x? 16. The answer is C. Question 5. You see, so far so good. Which of the following graphs best shows a strong negative association between D and T? What is the negative association? When we have two variables and one of them decreasing whilst the other increasing. So in all of these choices we see when D is increasing, T is decreasing. But we see the data are very scattered. On B, T and D, when D is increasing, T first, it seems like decrease a little bit, but then increase. So there is no negative association. Choice C, when D is increasing, T is also increasing. But in D, when we see T decreasing and D is increasing, so there's a negative association between D and T, and it's a strong association because the data points are very like stacked with each other, like they're all together. So it's there, they have a strong association. So the answer is D. Question 6. A hospital stores one type of medicine in 2 decagram containers. So the question tells us what decagram means. Decagram is equal to 10 grams. So we have 2 decagram containers. So each container contains 20 grams. Based on the information given in the box above, how many 1 milligram doses are there in one 2 decagram container? So in 2 decagram container we have 20 gram, and each gram is 1,000 milligram. So we want to see how many 1 milligram doses are there. So we just need to multiply it by 1,000. So the answer is 20,000 milligram. And we want to see how many 1 milligram doses are there. So that's the answer. Answer is D. Alright, question 7. Okay, the number of rooftops with solar panel installations in 5 cities is shown in the graph above. If the total number of installation is 27,500, what is an appropriate label for the vertical axis of the graph? So we see the vertical axis of the graph doesn't have any label, but what we know that the installation altogether is 27,500. So first of all, let's add all of A, B, C, D, and E data together, right? So A is 9 based on what we have on vertical axis. B is 5, then C is 6, then D is 4, and then E is 3.5. When we add this together, we will have 10, 19, then 23. Yes. So we will have 27.5 the answer. But when we add them together, we should have 27,500. So what does that mean? It means though the vertical axis actually are numbers in thousands. Because if I divide this by 27.5, then I'll get 1,000. So the answer is number of installation in thousands, which is C. All right. Eight. For what value of n is n minus 1 plus 1 equal to 0? So this is the absolute value, right? So n minus 1 will be equal to minus 1. Can we have that? We will never have it. Absolute value is always positive number. So there is no such value of n. The answer is D. Okay, question 9 and 10. So in this question, it says the question 9 and 10 are related to this equation. A equals to 1052 plus 1.08 t. So what that represents, A, the speed of sound wave in feet per second, T, the air temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, question 9. Which of the following expresses the air temperature in terms of speed of a sound wave? So we just need to isolate T in one side of the equation and rest to the other side. So from here we're gonna subtract 1052 from both sides of the equation, so I'll have a minus 1052 equals to 1.08t. From here I'll divide both sides of the equation, but 1.08, so I'll have a minus 1052 over 1.08. So the answer is A. We have that in the A. 10. At which of the following air temperature will the speed of a sound wave be closest to 1,000 feet per second? So what that means is we should plug in 1,000 here instead of A, and then we find the temperature, right? So subtract both sides of the equation by 1052, then I'll end up of minus 52 equal to 1.08 T. Then temperature gonna be equal to minus 52 divided by 1.08. So we're gonna divide minus 52 by 1.08. 52 divided by 1.08, and the answer gonna be 48.1. So T is going to be minus 48.1. The closest number to that answer that we got is minus 48. Question 11. Which of the following number is not a solution of the inequality 3x minus 5 greater equal 4x minus 3? So I'm gonna collect all of the x's on one side, so I subtract 3x from both sides of the inequalities. I'll get x, and 3 gonna go to the other side, is gonna be minus 2. So x is always equal smaller than minus 2. So it can be minus 2, minus 3, minus 5. It cannot be minus 1. So A is the answer. Okay, based on the histogram above of the following, which is the closest average number of seeds per apple? So we have 12 apples, and we have number of seeds in how many of the apples? So we have 3 seeds in 2 apples. So right now I'm going to calculate number of seeds. So 3 multiplied by 2 plus. So we don't have any apple with 4 seeds. We have 4 apple with 5 seeds. 4 apple with 5 seeds. Then I have 6 seeds, only 1 apple. Then I have 7 seeds in 2 apples. Then I have 9 seeds in 3 apples. 9 in 3. So this is 6, this is 20, this is 6, this is 14, and this is 27. So if you add them together, it's going to be 20, 40, 46, 46 plus this, 3, and then I'll have 73. So I'll have 73 seeds, 12 apples. So what's the average? 73 divided by 12. 6.08. So the answer to this question is C, 6. So far we covered 12 questions of this part, and we're going to continue with the rest of it in the next video. So make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and until next time.